Someone needs to remix this, bro. Clean mix. Just clean. It's time. Did you guys have 2 weeks to make music? I hope you made. Bro, it's been 2 weeks. Benzo. Damn. I need an instrumental version of that. That shit's great. It's time. Yup. I said, how are you, bro? My alien friend from your profile pic. You're looking like the Hey Arnold episode, bro. Where like, it's Arnold. Yeah, it's all the kids. They dress up as aliens, and then they got this like proper makeup done, and then they can't remove it, and people think they're real aliens because there's like this radio show like War of the Worlds shit going on. Little prank on the radio. That's what that profile picture reminds me of, man. Sunset Starset, what's up, bro? Yes, sir. See, Benzo 98. What's up, man? You're 26, right? My dude. But yeah, send me your songs, guys. I'm ready. I've been on a 2-week break. I didn't mean to have a 2-week break. I got sick for 1 week, and then the next week I went on a little vacation trip. So yeah, man, shit was wild. Got hit with the flu, and then I go on the trip, and I still have somewhat the flu, but not too much. The alcohol helped. Estamos bien. All right, let's. Got a couple songs in right now. See what we got. Michelle Weens. Mitch, what's up? How you been, man? You still, yep, you're still killing at the fucking restaurant. Down at Venice, huh? Look at that fool. Look at him. Getting a strong fucking right hand, homie. And it's not, I'm telling you, it's not from what you think. It's from him tearing up that fucking mixer, bro. What's this? Smears, what's up, bro? Why is there a picture of DJs for this one? Is that you up there? Hell yeah. You already sold your soul to the Illuminati. Hell yeah. Let's see, you guys. Can you guys hear me? No, fuck me. All right, I didn't see that. Fellow brother though. I see you, bro. It's wild, right? Mesto did like a tech house track. Shit. Caramel, I think he's dating a sister or something, man. Man went black and he ain't going back, so he made a whole song about it. Caramel. Oh, caramel. All right, let's see. It was Juke Knobs. Yeah, Andy G. Wow, sick. What's up, my dude? Axel from Palm Springs, bro. Let's hope there ain't no earthquake, because the lamp's gonna fall on you, bro. Adam, where you been, bro? Welcome back. Let's see. Making sure this shit looks proper right now. See, man, I'm back, bro. Back from Mexico. Fucking. Back from Sinaloa, actually. I went to Sinaloa, bro. I was. Don't go. Fuck it. I'm going. You either gamble or you go into a fucking war zone, bro. It's one or the other. Gotta get, the adrenaline going and shit. All right, let's get started here. I'm gonna play this one for Mitch Martin. Pretty good so far, man. Good fucking energy. I haven't DJ'd in a year, bro.
Like you want it, like you tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Tripping.
I like that motif, bro.
Money's in my loaded trunk. Tripping.
Okay, some variation.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Raise stakes, baby.
Tripping.
No variation needed there to not be too loopy, but so far so good, bro.
Tripping off that phone, so jump like you want it. My opponent's never on it. I ain't thinking about tomorrow, only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the
It's a good mindset, bro. Fuck up the chorus, but never again.
Yeah, I'm tripping off that funk. Tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping off that funk. Tripping.
This is fine. This is objective. I think there I would just make like a shot with reverb or something to change it from the first part there. Like something like a little bit more obvious if you did change the second drop from the first. Like an alarm, like a boom or like some shit that, fits what you're trying to go for. But other than that, pretty good, pretty good. Maybe progress the hats so they're more bringing out more. Here, that's cool. I would say maybe more effects are needed to support the idea of doing that. So that way it feels a little bit more al cien, fucking more badass, more like more aura points going up, you know that vibe, bro? Just like, whoa, what the fuck? Like listen.
Yeah, I'm tripping off that phone.
Alright, we're entering our second break. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna get melodic? You gonna build tension?
So jump like you want it. My opponent's never on it. I ain't thinking about tomorrow, only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the butt jump.
Careful. Careful with those vocals. It could be because I know the full vocal. You're cutting it up and chopping it up, so maybe that's throwing me off a bit. But to me, it sounds like you're cutting it, but just do it a lot more cleaner, I would say, so it doesn't feel too messy in a sense. Okay, it could be just me though. Okay, but if you agree, then go fix that shit.
Yeah, I'm tripping off that phone.
Yep, this is good, man.
Watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping off that funk. Tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Tripping.
That's pretty good, bro. What the?
Yeah, I'm tripping off that funk.
Fucking yeah, sick, man. Good start. I like it. Yeah, fuck the blue light, bro. My eyes are starting to hurt. I've been looking at a screen for the past 2 days and shit. I'm working on Minimal Nights 3, and I was trying to get that Jam Back Positive lead, the TikTok lead. Yesterday at Starbucks and shit, I had to wear my glasses, bro. That blue light fucking me up. Yeah, good stuff on this one, Mitch. This shit sounds proper. I think I said everything I had to say. Mix-wise, decent, I would say. Definitely would want more of a 3D-ish effect on it, which just means that there's depth to it, but, it's fine the way it is as well, man. I don't want to get too into the mixing side of stuff because I feel that's just throwing people way too off. What should matter is the idea, So let's go with that, What's the point of having a polished Toyota Camry, No, it means people wax their Toyota Camry and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck's the point in that, dog? You need to have a Mercedes AMG C63. I don't know what the hell they're on now. Polished. That's what we want, bro. That's what we want. Hi, Seshi. How are you? Oh, yeah, donations. Thank you, guys. Fucking going to Chipotle today, dog. Fuck yeah. I think that gets me a burrito, but at this rate of inflation, who knows, bro? Who knows? Philip, where you at, bro? Somewhere here, I know that.
I wanna dance. Let me show you how. Would you like a sweetie?
Hey.
I'll take a smartie.
Oh, Magnus is back too. What's up?
Would you like a sweetie? I'll take a smartie.
Is that a bunny?
Smarties, indeed. Would you like a sweetie? I'll take a smartie. These are smarties, indeed. I wanna dance. Let me show you
Maybe. Who knows, man? Gotta get Shaman Tech in here.
a sweetie. I'll take a smartie.
Doing good, man. Make a smarty. Probably more support on that build up. A little too basic, I would say, man. Vocals, I mean, shit. Ever since I taught that guy that. Yeah. So, like Sarah Lundy's track, right? There's a track she has. I forget the fucking name, but she has the vocal stretch out and shit. You know, like you hold shift in Ableton and pull, and then you use your algorithms to get like this stutter vocal effect. You could do that. That's the logical thing to do here.
I'll take a smartie.
Take a smarty. Yeah, some shit I say is needed there. Just way too bare bones. And then here, the pitch up on the lead. I think the motif is sick. I'm not too sure on the payout because the lead is the uplifter or like the sound that brings it up, right? So usually, like Drugs from Amsterdam, right? It has a motif. Layden's track, Call You Back, has a motif as well before the drops, which fucking great. But you don't see that lead really being presented until that moment. You don't really see it being used as a foreshadow until that moment, right? So I think that's the key there. You can't really use that lead, or maybe make the lead sound different in tone in that section. So simple thing might be layering up on it, changing the timbre of it by switching a preset to another version of a saw, but a saw that is maybe more Martin Garrixy, like Tremor, or more dark and deep and lower octave, right? So you change, it's like you're going here and then boom, you fall to that lead, that motif. And then we party.
Absolutely.
You want party?
Confectionery.
Welcome, Dennis. How you been, bro? It's Christmas. I know you ain't got no gigs on Christmas, bro. Nothing bad is happening in the world.
I'll take a smartie. These are smarties, indeed. Would you like a sweetie? What's a sweetie? I'll take a smartie. Confectionery. I'll take a smartie.
And then last thing I'll add, and again, this is just my brain dumping ideas on you. There's a part I feel you could have in the song where you give the da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na a break, and I hear like a like a sound hitting really fast. It could be acid, it could be a pluck saw with high resonance, it could be something. I think it sounds sick, just like a beat part to it all, you know. You take a spotty. Some right, some shit. That's all. Good shit, man. But yeah, man, Mesto went black and he didn't go back. Look at that Caramel, bro. His new song went tech house, bro. I had some dude come in for a sesh, and he was like, "Did you hear Mesto's new track? He's doing the Mal P thing, you know." Yeah, I still like Mesto. I still follow him. You know, I still get guys that are like the good golden era days of progressive house and like the future bounce stuff. But yeah, Mesto. You didn't like it, I could tell, bro, because you had to do a DMV remix of it. You're like, fuck that. Come back, Mesto. What the fuck? Yeah, gotta save your money for the NYE, bro. Fucking lie. That's propaganda right there, bro. Bro. Add your own twist to it, dog. Shit, like it just sounds exactly like the Caramels track, but with drum and bass drum. Drum and bass drops. Oh shit. Come on, man. But let's see what happens here. All right, here you go. It's cool, man. It's cool. It sounds too much like the original, like way too much. I feel like you could have done something different with this. For example, that lead, no, could be like a top melody, and then maybe you do the fucking dimension thing where the bass is or you know some variation of that where the top lead becomes more of a fucking lead, or maybe you hold out on it and use it only on the break, but just something different. In terms of the mix, the mix is pretty bad to the point where I have to say work on the mix. Everything sounds very stock. Like I just dropped it in from a sample pack, and like I haven't like treated it with love. You know, I haven't caressed it. I haven't groomed it. I haven't trimmed the fucking nails. You know what I mean? Like you gotta get your samples prepared for the big night. You know, so yeah, that's about it, man. But cool. It doesn't sound too retarded. You're good. It sounds like AI. I mean, I have criticized this guy before for sounding a little AI-ish, but hopefully it's not AI. Don't Suno me. Do not Suno me. I don't care if you use Suno to generate the whole idea, but definitely like, you know, I'll give you an example. Suno for the idea, and then grab the MIDI out, and then put your own sounds to it and bring it together in a fucking good way. Hell yeah, dog. But don't Suno me. That means don't download the goddamn MP3 and send it to me, cause yeah, man, that's just not the way, okay? You gotta mix it up. We gotta breed with the machines, you know? We don't wanna become the machines. We wanna breed with the machines. Does that make sense? Don't become a machine. Breed with the machine. That's all. Enhance yourself with the machines, you know. Don't let them put your whole body in a machine, bro. Maybe like if you cut your arm off, like okay, machine arm, you know. Go get the oh yeah, they're in the back, bro. The kids. Trust me, I've had this chat with some producers. They tell me, nah, just stay in your house. And I'm like, why? I was like, oh, because there's something magical. The energy will make you make better music. I'm like, bro, you've never been in a house with 3 fucking kids that came out of your balls. Like, it's hard to get shit done when you hear these motherfuckers in the back screaming all the time. It's like you're working on a song about love, and then you hear them in the back calling themselves fucking like, you know, fuck you, you fucking bitch, you know, shit. Like, there's no love. It ain't love. There is no. Exactly. Babe, I'm tired. Change his diaper. I'm like, can't you see that the snare isn't right? I can't get the snare right. Fucking hate it. Bro, I already got one. Yeah, they talk like that, bro. Trust me, I've tried to gentrify them. It ain't working. But then look at who their dad is, bro.
You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the
I like your stabs.
You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word like.
I think that's parts pretty sick. Never mind, I don't like your stabs.
You know I don't play right.
Bro, that stab is lifeless, very static, bro.
Put up a good fight. Just give me the word like.
I like the bass pattern. I like the bass pattern. Vocal, it's a splice vocal, or it's a vocal I've heard so many times already in these feedback streams that, you know, once you've had it, you know, it's, yeah, you know, it goes around the block kind of vibe. No, yeah, the bass is the only thing I like about this. The stabs are cool, but they're lifeless. Just very dull.
You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word like.
So
You know I don't
definitely
play
want to
right.
fix the
I'll put
stabs,
up a good
maybe
fight.
tamper them,
Just
run
give
it
me
through a
the word
filter,
like.
some movement. That's what I would say.
You know I don't play. Don't give me this.
I like this. See, this part's sick.
You know I don't give
Don't give me this. Don't give me this part's sick. This part's sick.
me this.
This part makes me want to fucking like
Don't give me this.
do that, you know? Like it's
Don't give me
good.
this.
Maybe that's the song idea, not this shit over here, but this. Maybe build on that, you know?
Don't give me this. You know I 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 don't give me this. Right, don't give me this.
God damn,
Don't give
man.
me this.
Main character syndrome. I don't think this track needs a massive build like this, bro.
Right, don't give me this. Right, don't give me this.
All right, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Right. I'll put up a good. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word like. You know I don't play right.
You're kind of slowly, the more I go to the right, you're winning me over. I don't know what it is here, but I'm starting to vibe with it more and more the more I go to the right. But I think it needs to be fuller. Yeah, maybe, for sure. Personally, I this is what I'll say. I think it's a minimal track. Bass does everything. Good drums. Keep it simple but effective. And the vocals, sure, leave them. But I really like that. Don't give me this. Don't give me this. I think that sounds so much better than using the whole vocal overall. But yeah, man, good shit. There's something nice in there, right? We can always salvage stuff. It's like you kill someone in World of Warcraft or like, I don't know, some game like Tarnoff, and then you can loot their body. You know, it's the same shit here, bro. I'm looking at your song and I'm looking at, what am I going to get? Am I going to get the gun, right? Fortnite, same shit, right? Like, oh, he has that mythical gun. I'm going to take that shit. You know, but you eventually will get to a point where the whole song is like, you want to take the whole thing, but you don't have enough space. So then it's like, oh, fuck. You got to make a decision, right? Why NDA, all about the bass, December 11. Hey, man, what's up? Almost perfect. There's something weird going on with the kick, but yeah, you're almost there. Might be being pushed too hard, but it's sounding like Malp for some reason. But it's sounding good. I'm not hating it.
You know, back in my days, I was all about the bass.
I think that's a manga.
You know, when the DJ was
pumping the grooves and everything was feeling alright and good. We loved it. You know, back in my days, I was more about the feeling and, you know, everything in life comes together like a puzzle.
That guy is just rambling about shit, bro. I think those, if you like it, right? These kind of vocals, you kind of grab the nice parts, right? So one of the things that, like, for example, I used to work with this guy, and whenever we would have a production session for an artist, he would always just go in the mic. He's like, we need vocals. He's like, fuck Splice. He would go in the booth, and then he would just fucking say random shit for like 10 minutes. And then he would comp it out. So he would just kind of go and grab the best bits, right? And then make a whole song around that stuff. It's the same with these kind of vocals, I feel. I think you're supposed to grab certain parts to keep using. The part, maybe remove that, you know. But yeah, just try to find like those nice sections of it that you can bring together to make a nice little monologue section for the break.
And it turns out, you just have to be free.
You just have to be free, motherfucker. But yeah, I just cut out little things. For me personally, it could be fine the way it is though, man. Shout out to your family, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Feel free.
Never mind.
Feel free. Feel free.
This part a little too busy, I would say here. Removing maybe the vocal's not needed there, right? Like, I would say it just sounds a little too cluttered, but it could be fine too, man. Again, that's just me being a perfectionist about it. That section would catch my attention, and I'd go, what can I remove here for this little transition? I'd probably remove the vocal since the vocal's coming back right there, right at the one right now. So that's me. But yeah, good shit on this, man. This is probably the nicest one, that's been sent in terms of the way it sounds, and pretty good.
You know, back in my days, it was all about the bass. You know, when the DJ was pumping the grooves and everything was feeling alright and good. We loved it. You know, back in my days, I was more about the feeling and, you know.
Man's taking care of the stereo image too.
Everything in life comes together like a puzzle. And it turns out, you just have to be free.
Something I'd experiment with as well, right, is filtering of the high end of, so like on synths, right, like this is the way I see it, and I could be wrong, and it's just like, you know, there's different ways to go about it, but I always like to have a 3D image to every song I work on. I think that's the stamp of, you know what the fuck you're doing, because there's too much shit being released that does well too. So then, you know, again, I sometimes overthink stuff going, does it even matter? But I think at that point it becomes more of a thing of pride of ownership on it. It's a 3D effect where everything respects its space. For example, you know, like if you have a lead sound playing and then you have a vocal and then you have hats, right? All of these things are taking up a frequency range. So on one of the synths, I might filter out the high end because the high end's really not that important on it, and it helps the synth be a little bit more in the back without protruding on the space of the vocal or feeling like it's in front of the vocal. Because the way you create depth is by removing high frequencies, volume, reverb, delay, monoing shit versus widening stuff, the panning of stuff. So yeah, what the fuck, man? What are they doing about there? I would filter some of the synths on the high and just try it out, see how it sounds and stuff. I'm not I don't know. I think this thing has a lot of delay and reverb as it is.
You know, you just have to be free.
This part's cool. clean mix though. This part I agree would need more reverb, it sounds like. What is it? Yeah, the synth for sure, reverb on that one. Good. I'll just say what I have to say. I held myself back on it, but that lead sounds very weird to me. I don't know if it's OTT or what the hell it is, but that lead sounds so unnatural. And then the delay on it is cool and all, but I don't know why that lead sounds weird in my ears.
In my days.
Here, it feels like it thins out too much, and maybe it's a bit too quiet compared to the rest. But yeah, that was the thing throwing me off here. This is good.
Life comes together like a puzzle.
Could be, but I like how the vocal sits in the front. It should always sit in the front, and that's one of the harder parts too. Sometimes it's too much high end, right? But the vocal can, I don't know, if it's in the front, I think it's fine, man. But yeah, cool. This track's sick, man. Send it to Nico. He's gonna play and shit. Well, yeah, I'm always curious what makes sound that way, because you know I don't have the project right in front of me, but it's always interesting to see what leads to that particular sound of cold, aggressive, and the, you know, like it sounds very unnatural. Like how the hell did you get it to sound like that? Might be OTT though. Anyways, we got Axel from Palm Springs. Housing it up. Thanks, man. I'm definitely gonna go Chipotle this time. I'm gonna burrito it up, or maybe keto it up. Let's see, where you at, Dennis? Ah, nice. You're on the edit game, huh? But your follower count is going up too, so touché.
You know you like your body drives you insane. Only because you know that you wanna feel the same. You know you like your body drives you insane. What you want, what you gonna do? I just wanna have some fun. Don't tell me what could be fun. I just wanna have some fun. Don't tell me what could be fun. I know, I'm not a follower. I don't take things as they come. If they bring you down, life can be cruel if you're a dreamer.
You already added swing to this, bro.
I just wanna
Swing.
have some fun. Don't tell me
Give it
what
more
could be
swag.
fun. You know you like your body drives you insane. You know you like your body drives you insane. You know you like your body scared of the shame. What you want, what you gonna do? You know you like your body
M1
drives you
Simpra.
insane. Because you know that you wanna feel the same. You know you like your body drives you insane.
Why
What you
overcomplicate
want,
things?
what you gonna do? Only because you know that you wanna feel the same. You know you like your body drives you insane. What you want, what you gonna do? They come if they what you want, what you gonna do? You know you like your body drives you insane. Only because you know that you wanna feel the same. You know you like your body drives you insane. What you want, what you gonna do?
No.
Your body drives you.
Here,
You know you
this is probably just me, arrangement wise.
like your body drives you insane. What you want,
I'll go
what
break
you gonna do?
personally. Or here, more atmosphere. String. I hear it. Never mind, there it is. But the string sound, something needs to be brought in here that makes more of a difference.
If you wanna trade me,
Fucking rides. Yeah, like something to just elevate it more. Like the energy up a little bit, I would say. But other than that, if we're gonna go there, energy needs to go up.
I can undermine. I keep your eye on.
I think what happened, because I've been working on a remix for fun on my spare time and shit, and it's like I used the Ableton stem splitter, and like, yeah, I'm having issues with the mix. I'm like, I don't fucking suck this much. What the fuck is going on? I think it's the splitter in the Ableton, like when you remove vocals out of tracks. That's what it is. I'll blame it on that. It's either that or the vocal needs to come up more. okay, my friends.
I know, I'm not a follower. I don't take things as they come. If they bring me down, life can be.
Well, I don't know, man. I just put high quality on it.
I just wanna have some fun. Don't tell me what could be done. You know you like your body, drives you insane. You know you like you insane. What you want, what you gonna do?
Cool.
I just wanna have some
Change.
fun. It drives you insane. You know.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Other than what I had to say, I think this is pretty solid. I like the usage of the sample. Now the question for me is, did DJ Snake sample another song, or did you just sample the DJ Snake track and then you just grab that bit? I think it's cool though. It works really well, man. What you gonna do? You know that song? That's where the vocals from, but. All right, man. Welcome back. Where you been, bro? Where you been? The Ableton stem splitter leaves other audio in the vocal stem sometimes. It's not always clean for some damn reason. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to Lala, bro. You know, I use Lala because I was trying to use oh hell no. Who logged into my Chase account? You guys fucking how the fuck, bro? Hopefully they ain't trying to steal shit from me, but it's probably my wife. Thanks, man. Did you submit something? And the key. Fat bass. Got it. I can see all the submissions. Big change in volume here. Might want to fix that. I'm not sure why it goes from 5 to really like beefy here.
That's that me,
Cool sounds. Yeah, man. Very dull on the bass, the main bass. Like it sounds very it's very yeah. Look, I think you've been working on this for some time. You went MIA for the longest and like you back. I'm gonna tell you this, don't get in your own head, bro. If this song's not it and you just can't seem to work on it, like fuck this song, bro. Fuck Sabrina Carpenter and fuck I forgot the Dean brothers. Squash my cockroach dog. Now anyways, but yeah, that bass is just fuck. Break is way too busy. You do like the vocal harmony, like you create a layer of the vocal up, so you accentuate certain parts of the vocal, right? But the original sounds like it got ran through Baby Audio's Humanoid, or Evoke Audio's Evoke, fucking Minimal Audio's Evoke. So it's hard when you put it's hard when you put vocoded vocals and do that on top of a vocoded vocal because of all the harmonics that are present on both. So that sounds a bit weird. Yeah, it's the first thing I would focus on is the kick and the bass. Main thing, get that right. Simplify drums if needed, because you do have these bongo drums. But when I hear this kind of stuff, to me, why would I add bongo drums to something like this? Yeah, sometimes you can overcomplicate the drum section of a track when, you know, like literally for this electro stuff, bongos, what could work? I'm just saying that the logical answer is why not to use them. But if it works, no matter what, right? If it sounds good, it sounds good. But yeah, man, kick bass, fix that, and then like again, just simplify this down. It sounds like you shitted on it in a good way, right? You want to shit on something, and then you wipe the shit until you get to the main core ideas, and then you do with less, right? What's the least amount you can get away with where it's effective, it does what it needs to do, but it's not cluttered. Okay, that's it. That's all this needs, because the ideas aren't bad and it works, bro. Like I agree, this shit will go off at a frat party, bro. All the bros are gonna fucking hug each other and take their shirts off and, you know, have gay thoughts and all that good stuff, right? We all been there, and it's fine. I remember you said something about his mix on No Broke Boys not being the cleanest. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. I don't know. The song's a hit. I get why it went big, you know? Like, look at this clean. It's a clean mix. Shit's mixed clean. Alright, this one? Maybe it's mixed for the car, you know? It's a little bit more mid-heavy, which is good. Like, wait, I'll let you know. Wait, let me hear it one more time, bro. Let me hate a bit. Nah, I'm kidding. I like this guy, man. I'll take it back, man. Honestly, the tune's not too bad. Okay. Never mind. I hate the fucking kick in this track. I hate the fucking kick.
Ain't no shade, but call me, then you know he paid. Looks so good, makes no sense. Badass bitch with my badass friends. No broke boys, ain't no shade, but call me, then you know he paid. No broke boys, no new friends. No broke boys.
Very boxy, not tight. You know, it sounds like a stock kick, and I didn't process it or compress it to make it fit and be tight. But again, that's what I'm saying, man. It could be all subjective. It could be all, you know, that's what I mean with this whole audio stuff. That's why I tell people don't over obsess over perfection, because there is no perfection, right? I'm saying this kick sucks ass. It sounds too blocky, and like it's too boxy, right? But look at the song. The song still did good and shit.
No new friends.
The main lead, right? It's a seventh lead that is playing. Then the bass is more of an FM. I believe it's an FM or a square bass that's very filtered. But again, I would argue maybe the lead could have used that bottom layer of the seventh, like most melodic house artists do, and it would have sounded a lot more crispier, beefier. But then would the song still have the same effect? Who knows, right? But it's something for sure. Like if he came in with the song, he's like, "Yo, Sen, I need your help on this. Like this lead sounds a little too thin, like a mosquito. Like how can I beef it up?" But you're like, "Oh, it's easy, man. Like you just add a sub layer to that lead, right? Like a saw an octave below or 2 octaves below, and you get the iconic fucking 7 sound that you hear in all these tracks, right?" So again, you know, it's one of those things where there's no right or wrong with it. I could definitely say that, but maybe it loses its touch, right? So, but as for the disco blunt, the blunt one, you know, that idea, this.
It's hard for me to do.
I'll let you know. I haven't heard it like that. Yeah, exactly. So far, so good. This one, I would argue that Yeah. People love. Yeah, this one I would argue the drums are not coming through. I'm hearing it in my studio. The drums sound very like they're not. I can hear them, but they're not creating that. They're not felt. I guess best way to put it. The open hat, the closed hats are felt in a negative way, where my ears are a little. The clap is a little washed out. It sounds like it's widened or panned to the right, but it lacks presence like you would find in a 909 or like a Chris Lake clap. Which again, the question is, does that matter or not? And my other question is, how the fuck do you get your shit to sound like that? But the idea is sick. I like the vocals. I think the bass is fucking great. The kick is not as bad as No Broke Boys. But yeah, I wouldn't, personally me, to get mixed and then you're fucked to song, so I don't know what to believe. It's everyone has taste, but I think this is what I'll say. Idea should matter more than the mix of something, but you need to understand is, how do I say this? Yeah, the idea is the most important thing. The mix should accentuate the idea. Like, imagine this song was mixed properly, like a Chris Lake track. Like, this shit would fucking hit fucking nasty, you know? Like, but it doesn't because the hats and the fucking clap are fucked, and like the kick and the bass are not. Yeah, they're not like muddy or anything, but it's not balanced adequately, you know? Go hear fucking, because this sounds like, you know, like Chris Lake's Toxic. Just compare both, and there you go, man. That's the answer. But it doesn't take away anything from the fact that this is like it's 2 million plays almost, right? It doesn't take away from that. So, because I want to, you know, I don't want to fucking hate, dude. I think this guy deserves like his success, his songs. Yeah, that maybe they're not sounding top notch for like elite mixing engineers, but who gives a fuck, you know? Like all of that shit will just make you overthink stuff. Just make it sound as good as possible. And if you have money, and you fucking find a mixing engineer that you like the way his shit sounds and you want to pay for that, then you fucking pay for that, right? And then he'll tell you, you know, like, oh, you know, stop putting reverb on your clap like that and all this shit, man. But yeah, just have fun with it. I think that's what these guys are doing, man. And look, they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. All right, let's get into this one.
I'm a new funk star.
And yeah, now quality is not as important as it was 10 years ago, man. There's so much music coming out at this rate that you hear it and you're like, what the fuck? But it is what it is, bro. It is. Quiet part system. Yeah, it is, man. But hey, if I'm gonna teach people, I want to make sure my drums sound fucking good, you know? Like I don't want to sound like that. And that fuck.
Everybody knows.
And that's drawback, I feel, too, because when you're working on your song, you can obsess over everything sounding right versus fucking finishing the song and saying, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna release this shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it.
The boss, they go home.
What you got, Funk Star? Nah, no Google Drive link. Fuck Google Drive, bro. What the fuck?
I'm a new funk star. I'm a new funk star. I'm a new funk star. I'm a new funk star.
The vocals are very upfront, very harsh sounding, very AI sounding. AI vocals can sound good. Just gotta take your time with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that vocal's fucking bright and good.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard. I'm a new funk star.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
Sick ideas.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard. Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
That lead that's very wide could use a little bit of meat.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard. I'm a new funk star.
Yeah, the vocal, what's going on with it, man? Definitely sounds AI-ish. What's going on with it? It just sounds like, you gotta be careful on Splice too, man. I've heard every vocal I'm getting now on Splice is AI. there's nothing wrong with it. I don't really care, you know. Like I said, we breed with AI. So if I'm gonna use a vocal because I don't want to pay a vocalist $500 to $1,000 for some shitty vocals, then it's like, okay, fine, you know, I'm gonna breed with AI, but I'm also gonna go for the baddies, you know, the baddie AI vocals, man. You know, like, yeah, it's.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
Cool.
I'm a new funk star. Everybody knows the boss, they go hard. Everybody knows the boss.
That mono sound down the center for here, any movement, move the filter, don, some shit. Because it sounds way too static and sustained out, and it's not even side chaining, so just be careful with that.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
I hear it there, but more. So like, when it goes away, maybe. Bad though, not bad. Wide open hat, pissing me the fuck off.
Funk star. Everybody knows the boss, they go hard. I'm a new funk star. Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
Yeah, man, no need to overdo it. that was definitely the king of fake drops.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
I would say just go into it. It feels like you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, but doesn't really accentuate anything in the idea.
Everybody knows the boss, they go hard.
Cool, man. I think this is cool. Like, if I'm being super picky, not happy with the snare. I feel like the snare lacks like a transient, like a feeling of its hitting.
Everybody knows hard.
I thought this one was sick. The wide open hat, closed hats bother me. It doesn't feel like we're in a break, and it sounds way too loud, way too out of place. And the break works a lot better. The drop works a lot better. I don't even hear that goddamn that you put here. If you're gonna use that, just I would mono it and make it quiet. Personally, you know, again, stereo image is very important, because if you can ever get yourself in a proper studio where you have like a good fucking system set up with a good treated room, you will see why I'm so anal on some of these drums being wide. It just sounds very unnatural in that setting. Okay, and it's like, what the fuck, man? These drums should be down the center. Sometimes they will sound good wide, like congos, bongos, some open hats here and there, like for sure. But a lot of times I find mono drums is the way to go. It sounds so much better, more tight, and then your synths take up the sides better, the vocal reverb, delay, etc. Sounds way nicer. All right, let's move on. Thanks for sending, man. I know you sent me a message, WhatsApp. I was gonna respond to it, and I was like, I'm on vacation. I'm in Sinaloa. Like, I need to, no work. So I just I just closed the WhatsApp. I was on vacation, man. All right, Magmas, hi, Bunny. Oh, yeah, where you been, bro? You back, but where you been? I see you're still making some rolling bass.
You wanted to move to the beat.
vocals, more processing, get it sounding a little crispier. Saturation or an exciter. Maggie Q4, high-end boost, fresh air from Slate Audio. That one's a free one. Or just grab the good old Ableton EQ8, high shelf the highs, bro. Everything above 6.9 thousand K, baby, go up. 6.5 dB. Yeah, it's sounding pretty fucking good.
I like it deep, I like it naughty way you taught me. You like it raw, you like it deeply, like it naughty way I want it.
Those vocals are good, man. What the fuck? That's the manga again, bro. I like that. I like it. Being like fucking pedal box. Hell yeah. Missing that crispiness on the vocal, but everything else is sounding decent, man. Hopefully you retract on some of the drums. Don't forget to retract on your drums. Concentrate. I'm a John Summit, concentrate. Cool. Here, I would just let the vocal keep playing, to be fair. Do something cool with it that leads you into the break until eventually you get the rah, 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 rah. Very dry. Reverb. Fucking hell, it's like old school tech house. 2018, bro. 2019. Oh shit.
Oh, I like it deep, I like it naughty way you taught me.
Man, I like this part.
You like it.
Any way to get like some nice atmosphere, some texture.
Oh, I like it deep, I like it naughty way you taught me. Deep, 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 deep. You like it raw, you like it deeply, like it naughty way I want it.
Way I want it. Want it, want it, want it.
We like it raw. I like it raw.
Concentrate. Cool, man. Honestly, probably the best one you've sent me. But it's been a minute. I don't know where you went. You know, you left me hanging. Like I was on the hill waiting for you to come back on the boat. And you never came back. And I turned into a rock. And now I'm a ghastly haunting everyone in a village. But now I can stop because you've returned. Yeah, good, man. Good. Break could really work. Yeah, possibly. I'm more of like some atmosphere there. Texture would be nice. Some glitches on the sides. I mean, just get it sounding a little less dry.
I make you close,
I'm really curious how you're gonna make it different. I think the original has an offbeat bass as well, no? So I'm like, I'm vibing with this, man. There's really nothing I wanna lose here. Well, yeah, I mean, like you know, we remixed the song using the same vibe, and then we made the Timu version of it. Like, that's not how we work, you know. That's not us. No, it's not us. Yep. Just good. I'll give you this. You arranged it out. You finished it. Fuck yeah, man. I'll give you props, because if I made that drop, I would just fucking scratch the track and like work on something else. You man fucking cry at night saying I fucking suck, and I'm like, man, why the fuck am I even doing this? Like, why did I buy all these analog synths? Like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know, that's what I would personally do. But you finished it, you arranged it. That's what fucking matters. But yeah, right now this is not it, man. I'm sorry. But you did good. Nothing's wrong with it in the sense of like it's out of key or anything. It's just the sounds, the sound design, the drums. Like the drums sound very high-endy. There's no mids. The offbeat, the bass isn't really that optimal for what you're doing. Way too much of an overtone on the saw sound. Not deep, not dun, not banging. Yeah, and then the drop, cool, but the leads, the sound designer, just not selling me. It doesn't work with what you're doing. That's the main thing. And then you have the odd mob stab, but instead of doing something different, it's like, fuck, you know, like we went backwards. But it's okay. It happens to all of us, and you just improve, you know, like, fuck yeah. We move on, man. Move on. Maybe you gotta use some Sound Factory presets. That's what it is, bro. Fuck. I don't know at this point, bro. But yeah, good shit. Good shit. We cannot slow down. Fuck. Big time rush. No, don't do that to me. You got me looking at what?
Not slow down, not slow down, not slow down, not slow down.
Oh, hell no.
We cannot slow down. Not slow down. We cannot slow down, not slow down, not slow.
What do you want me to comment on?
Not slow down. We cannot slow down.
I think this drops sick. Probably this works a lot better. I don't know what it is with your kick. I fucking hate your kicks. Mainly this one. It's very in my fucking face. Like it wants me to know it's fucking there, which I don't think for that kind of kick it's the way it should be. But it's definitely like I would question it. But this kick's fine. This sounds way better. Like this kick blends it. This kick blends in. It's like in there, like nice, you know, like it's fucking like it's fuck. How do you say it? It's here, right? Like it's there, but it's there, and it does what it needs to, but it doesn't pop out at you like a motherfucker. And then the fucking and then the lead in the intro is like fucking popping out like a motherfucker, like just, and I'm just like, oh shit, you know, like it's a little too much.
We cannot slow down.
Here we go. What is that, man? Is it like AI mixing or what the hell? Maybe it's just the kick's really loud loud in the mix. It could be that. But we good. I just heard an Armin van Buuren track that had the same kind of kick, and I was just like, oh. Bro, I know the truth, bro. I know the truth, bro. Oh, yeah, man.
We cannot slow down. We cannot slow down.
I like this.
We cannot slow
That sounds good.
We cannot slow down. Slow down.
He took it to the next level, bro. Fall.
Cannot slow down. Down. We cannot slow down.
I keep coming back to this kick because this kick sounds good. And then this one.
Slow down.
There's something about it I'm not a fan of, but it's like it feels like it's just like something small. Like I can like I don't know if it's EQ or if it's the length or if it's the rumble or the new layer added to it, but there's something. But I still like this kick the most. What is it?
Cannot slow down. 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 Down.
But it's sick nonetheless, man. I'm bumping it now, and it's like it's hitting good.
We cannot slow down. We can. Not slow down.
Oh my god.
We can slow down.
What is this supposed to be, bruh? Is this a kick?
We can. Not slow down. We can slow down.
Yeah, sick, man, sick. Definitely very creative of you. It's good. It's good. I don't know how I would like. To be fair, I wouldn't know where to start making any of this shit. To be fair, man, you got my props. This shit's fucking big, huge, fucking loud. I still hate that intro and outro kick, but everything else, I can be like, yeah, I'm bumping. It sounds good. Good shit. Some good stuff there. I'm just like, how the fuck, bro? Where do I even begin, bro? Like, damn. If someone ever says, like, comes into say, how can I make these sounds? I'm like, God fucking knows, bro. Well, maybe we'll find out when we die in the afterlife. Because I don't know where I would start. All right. Probably like the nicest kick in house that I've heard today. That's a nice kick. He does have a big dick. Oh, hell no, you guys are fucked up.
Preference.
What the fuck? Hey.
House music.
I fuck with this. Whoever made this, bro. What the this is good.
House music.
Man, how many donations did I get, bro? Oh my god, you guys are crazy, bro. Really good, man. Honestly, this is probably the nicest sounding track, well, except Dennis. Dennis is on another level, but yeah, that bass and kick so smooth, buttery, very buttery. Like, goddamn, the lead's nice too. This is good. This is good. This is nice. Very simple, but like it sounds great. Sounds expensive. I think only criticism, and this is so nitpicking, is the clap is a little too mid-high-ish, which is where, well, yeah, clap will land around there, but I mean more of the higher end. So usually clap at like 2000, but the clap sounds like it has too much of the high end for my taste. I feel for this you would want a clap that's a lot warmer, more dusty, more rustic. Like it's still a clap, but maybe pitched down or a clap with a different tone to it. Other than that, everything else is like, I can't really say anything because nothing's bothering me, which is good, you know, because usually I'll work on a song and I'm hearing it and everything's bothering me. And so I get to a point where only one thing bothers me. But this one, the only thing bothering me is the clap, and that's it. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's really nice. I love you. Always enough. We need a moment here.
High volume. Should be played at high volume. High volume. Preferably in a residential area. High volume. This should be played at high volume.
That's a nice track. I think if you had the right vocal, it would definitely elevate the song to another level. I've been having this talk with people, right? You need those fucking vocals, man. And then the break, make it mean something. So what that means is 180 it, like a bridge, you know? Like in pop songs, the bridge is like a new way of telling the story, or something new happens for that second. You need something like that in this. It's a good deep track, but it just needs like that moment. You know, and it's not the vocal saying this should be played at high volume, you know. So either sample, get a good vocal in there, and then on the second break, make it mean something by coming in with like this fucking sound that still stays true to the idea, but makes us go, oh shit, or like, oh damn, oh fuck, you know, like goddamn, here it comes, you know, like we need that. Just one sex. If you want to make the song be more memorable. If not, I think this is nice for a clubby little track. And also, whatever got you to this point with this song, don't forget everything you learned, because this sounds pretty good. Pretty fucking good, bro. I'm telling you right now, it sounds good. I'm like drooling right now. Look, it's fucking good. Well, good. What's up, Toes? I'm trying to find Miquel. Miquel, ¿dónde estás, Miquel? Fucking Afro House Will I Am, motherfucker. What's up, bro? You love? I mean, this guy makes good stuff too. Alright, get to the point, bro. Fuck. Yeah. You're gonna fucking AI me too, bro? You're gonna AI me, bro? You just put your email, a SoundCloud link, and we're good to go, man. Make babies together. That motif, hopefully it gets better. Right now I'm not sold. Just way too but let's see. Come on. Oh, that shit got loud all of a sudden. Nah, I'm not. Nah, bruh. That lead is just not. That whole motif is not it. Kills the whole vibe. I think I would have much rather preferred hearing the piano and the drums and the bass. I picture a fucking European just playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with a synth to this, bro. Like, that's how it sounds. Yeah, everything else is nice. It's just the lead and the chords. It just doesn't really feel good. You know, if you want to make a whole track around the sequence, then I point you in the direction of the melodic house guys like Lane 8, Ben Boner, and who else? Not Masano. There's another one called Masane or some shit. Like, I like his stuff. But a lot of those songs are built on just this repeating sequence, which is what you have. So what I would say is, if you're going to do that, just follow the how they do it. You know, a whole song revolving around a sequence going up the scale, or don 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 don. Right, it could work, but maybe the sound choice wasn't the logical one. You know, maybe something that's a little bit more in the background, or a plucky lead would have been a better pick, I would say. That lead you have is just way too sustained out and way too vibratoed I guess do what it's doing. But even then, maybe the notes too. I just didn't feel it. The moment it came in, I was like, nah. Yeah, but everything else sounds really good. The chords are nice. The drums are good. So you have something there, man. You know, just got to rethink that sequence. What's up, bro? We got Infernus 7 Tokyo Slide. Don't fuck with Paul Walker, bro. Gaichin. Gaichi. Hey, and don't forget that Hector's going into what was it again? He's getting 3 turbo engines. Fuck, what's the Do not let this distract you from the fact that Hector's gonna be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engine, and on top of that, he just went into Harry's and bought 3 T66 turbo with knots and a Motec. Go fetch my car. All right, let me pay attention to your song. I'm not my. I like this kick though. Dun, dun, dun. Why not play the motif? Like tease the motif a little. Dun 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 dun. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like you just go straight into it, man. No need to beat around the bush. If we're gonna fuck, we're gonna fuck. You know, like, no need to beat around the bush. Just get into it. Guy cheat! You can read the pamphlet. Pretty cool though, man. I fuck with it. Look, all I know in life, you make choices and you don't look back. Okay, cool. I think this is pretty dope. The main idea of it is sick. It works. I'll say what I have to say. The arrangement wise, definitely a bit weird for me. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just I'm used to people just keeping it simple with arrangement, right? What I mean by that is you have your little intro. You don't want to give away the melody. Maybe you foreshadow a bit. For example, intros. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. And then people go, oh shit. They recognize it. So now you have them at the palm of your hand. You know, you're like, that's right. Coming like a little dog, bro. What's up? Right. They're ready for it, but you don't give away the lead. So you're still in the intro phase, I would say, but you're teasing it. You're allowing the DJ to have that little teaser moment, right? So if they know what the fuck they're doing, they'll be able to execute that in a way where the crowd will go crazy, right? They'll recognize that little motif, but you don't give it away. All right. So it just keeps going on for a bit. Ducky up, right? So however, whatever. But you're teasing the shit out of it. So this part just throws me off. I guess it beats around the bush a little too much, I would say, for what you're doing. Like, I just want to get to like that's I feel where most people would want to get to on the song. And there you go. It is. Yeah, that's. Here I would remove all the low end, maybe make it a little more, like, you know, take away more so it feels more like the energy comes down a lot more. And you get the fuck out of there. Boom. And then just the outro or something. But yeah, man, this is good. I like it. I just don't agree with some of the arrangement stuff, but yeah, like just do it however you feel it needs to be heard. I would just keep it simple like everyone else. That's me. So they play that shit out and it bangs, you know. But yeah, good one. I think it works really well. As for like sounding fuller, maybe the how do you call it? Like in terms of mix, like I like the way the kick and bass sound. Kick feels like I can control a bit of the mid-lows a little more. But the lead, if someone's complaining it sounds too thin, I could see that in the sense maybe the clap's not popping out or sounding full as full as it should. And the lead, for sure, maybe you can boost on the fundamental, the meat of it. Sometimes we can reduce a bit too much there. But I didn't find it sounded that thin. So, just God damn, kick, look at that. God, fuck. They're fat. Well, we gotta hear it to know, bro. Dom, put the gun down, Dom. I'll bring a song up. I'm curious why it's still sounding flat and not white. Don't tease me with a good time. I'm coming for that ass. I think I've already heard your shit, bro. I think it's you. It's Bad Bunny, bro. I think this track's cool. Not a lot for me to say to it, to be honest. Just needs more. It sounds like a cool beat. Dun 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 dun. And you know, I took them to the back where I showed them what I was made of. On the fucking 5 to the 9 to the 6 for what? I need some ad-libs. The melody here, I don't know, it's one of those, man. Even like, you know, like you make a track and it's like you kind of like, okay, how can I spice things up? Maybe a beat part where you like ditch the melody for a bit would be cool. This one has me stuck. Here's what I would say. I think it's a cool beat, but it's one of those things with like a dance track, you're gonna need like at least a vocal motif of sorts. It could be something as simple as you pull up to the club and you know she wanna fuck, you know, like something like that. So that way you can build the song around it, and then the breaks can also get more grimy or urban or drill or trappish. No? Pull up to the club and you know she wanna fuck. Fuck. You know she wanna fuck. You know some shit. Pull up to the club, you know she wanna fuck. Fuck. Hands down, what? Some shit, right? Pull up to the club, she know you wanna fuck. You wanna fuck. You know she wanna. You know she wanna fuck. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Bam 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 bam. Wow. Bam 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 bam. Then you get to a break, right? Maybe the lead starts being played with a sax or some shit. You know, like, there's so many ways to play it, but you do need that vocal motif. It's going to make life a lot easier. Then second part of the drop here, you would switch from the melody and the vocal to more of a sound design heavy drop where it's more about the sound design and the fucking, let's go, motherfuckers. And then the break happens, and in the break, you can play it multiple ways where there's tension, where maybe the melody gets played by a saxophone this time. That would switch the timbre up on the lead so it doesn't get too repetitive with the same fucking sound. You can make it all about the vocal and how she wants to fuck the moment you get to the club. I mean, it could be anything really. You know, you pull up, fuck the cops, let's get it. You know, like, it could be so much, right? But you do need that motif. But that's what I hear when I hear this. And it was a tough one, bro. I had to think about it. I was like, fuck, you know, you get stuck and you just want to like, you bitch, like nothing's coming. You know, I was trying to avoid the vocal answer, but that's the answer, bro. Like, it's C, but no, it can't be C because it's always C, bro. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would say about this one, man. But yeah, beat's cool. Beat's cool. We got Miran with you. What's up, bro? Thanks, man. I'll try and do it more. But yeah, you know, that's why I'm saying if you're gonna be a rapper, if you're gonna be an artist, like you gotta live life on the edge. You gotta live life in an interesting way so that you have substance to talk about. Vengo del pueblo donde nació el Chapo Guzmán. Venden drogas, lo capturaron y luego se chingó al Mayo. No voy a hacerle el mismo error que el pirata de Culiacán. All right, let's get to the main idea. Nah, man. That lead, dun, 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 right? Like, way too opened, I would say. For my taste, way too opened. You have a, right? Like if you can lower the cutoff to the point where the lead still gives you that high frequency, but it's shaped by the filter. Bom, 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 bom. So you still have that. I think that's the play. Ah, fuck me. It's another one of those. Bro, you're gonna make me go crazy coming up with ideas. I like that. It's because it's fucked. Yeah, so well, I'm doing the complete guide to Master Serum too, so make sure to watch it. But I haven't gotten into the filter section yet, in envelopes, but yeah, the bass just needs more life. I don't know if you're using Disco Candy, some of the basses have velocity sensitivity. So it means the higher the velocity on the MIDI note, the more it opens up. So you want to get to a point where like the bass still is being heard. You still have some mids so that you can feel that dun 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 dun. Because right now this is like very lifeless. I mean, maybe you want the sustained bass, which is boom, 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 boom. But yeah, you're just missing so much stuff on top. Here you bring it in. But I think you should have it from the start, man, because I get it. Maybe you're using it to progress the song, but you don't want it to like you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot just so you have like somewhere to go later on. You can find variation. You can add variation in different ways. No need to make the bass sound too fucked before you, in order to have progression in the song. Let's go. That's it. That's the song, bro. Like that. And then keep it going, I guess. One, two, 1, 2. And you would go into this section. Yeah, bro. Shit. So this is how you should play it. Like, yeah, like no beating around the bush. You know what I mean? Like, just gotta go to like I get it. You're doing that because you want progression in the song, but you don't shoot yourself in the foot so that you can walk later, right? You don't fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. So just get to the point as fast as possible. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, and rearrange it. And then from there, if you feel like, okay, it's too repetitive at a point, then figure it out. Like, just find something new to do, you know? Or maybe do a new section where like the bass stays the same, but maybe there's a new ARP that comes in. You know, so many ways to play it, but you don't want to play it in a way where you make yourself look bad in the beginning just to make yourself look better later on. Okay. Benzo. Wait, is this the Ben 98 guy? Bro, you look 30, bro. You're not 26, are you? Bad bunny ass looking. Is this Benzo? Benzo. 98, is this you? I call night. He's saying, why does my music sound flat and not wide? We're about to find out, Benzo. Did I get Jermaine in here? I think that was Jermaine, right? Shit. Yeah, I think we good. I'm curious. Oh yeah, this is him. Okay. Not bad, bro. Siempre estoy aquí. Bro, now you're just fishing for compliments. Not bad. What the fuck you talking about? See, this is why the stream exists. Nah, man, it doesn't sound like shit. It's all in your head, bro. You're looking for something that you're never gonna find because it doesn't exist. Like, look, if I had to say anything, if you find this lacks depth, it sounds flat, then it's because of, like, here, I'll say what it could be. Have you ever been with probably cue the kick a bit better. Could sidechain some of the percussion, some of the shakers. Can tighten the clap. That doesn't sound bad. But if you're saying it why it sounds flat, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, it doesn't have the 3D effect where like you can hear the depth in the song. But the way you get that is by controlling, like for instance, in your example, the length of your drums, right? So when you get a clap, a lot of times some of the claps might be like, when you need more of a clap, that's right? Because the longer a clap sits, the more space it takes up. So you tighten it up by using transient shapers, by putting the clap in a sampler, by fading it in Ableton. Aha, gotta fade, you know. Like so you can control the length of your drums, making space on the kick and bass. So one of I think the number one reason why a lot of people like depth in their song is the kick they pick. And when they pick the kick, they don't EQ it to make it sound like make it fit. So for instance, right, certain kicks I was saying, like there was this one Tokyo Drift song, like the kick was popping out a lot in the mid lows, right? So I hear it here, so I would EQ a bit of the mid lows down so the kick feels like it's not popping out like a little belly, you know. So yeah, that's usually a big thing. I would say is the kick you pick is super important. 909 kicks tend not to have that effect versus like more 808 kicks, I guess you could say, or more. They're gonna allow more for depth. Doesn't mean 909 kicks are wrong. It's just they have a lot of character, a lot of thump to them. Bass sounds fine. If I bump it, nah, man. Like even if I bump it, maybe some sub. But bro, this is fucking like you're overthinking it, bro. Don't be a pick me guy, man. You're fine, dude. You sound better than most. You're good. Just keep going. Boost the low end. Like I don't know what you mean by bigger. Yeah, like if you want more mid lows on it, then yeah, you just saturate it a bit, or you pick a patch that you can that has more mid lows to it. Max bass from Waves is also another good alternative. That's what I would say, man. But saturation is the thing. Yeah, make the bass louder. You can increase the volume, but it's nothing fancy, bro. Just good. But yeah, that's fine, bro. You're into that. You know, bro. You got a big butt. You good. All right. Holy shit, man. I didn't even. Like I'm barely on number 11 because of the donations. I appreciate them though. Keep sending me donations. We love it, Lil. Man, who the hell sent me a Google Drive link, bro? You fucking passive, bro. What the fuck? Look at this. Yeah. Take forever, bro, to look at. God damn, man. And it doesn't let me like scan really quickly too. That's why we don't like Google Drive links, bro. If you ever want to get signed, do not send Google Drive links, bro. Never send. Trust me, they'll exit the fuck out of that email, bro. Like no tomorrow. Like no tomorrow. Just fucking. We'll get a coffee too right now. Shit. Vamos bien. This was like, what you drinking, bro? You're on the healthy stuff. They got to you. Also, why does everyone like have this look now? Who made it big? Because my driver in Sinaloa had that same style of hair and the hat. What vibe is that? The wings? Is it? Y'all growing wings in the head? I don't know, cause I might do the same, bro. I'm gonna grow it out. If it's the thing to do for guys right now, let me know. I'll fucking do it too. I want to look younger. This one's cool. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's not a good thing to have. Neta, fuck. Chamorros. Call night music. Oh, this guy's good, man. It's sick. Fucking sick.
Let's get it.
What's the name you were under? Call Night Music? Oh, there you go. Cali Night. Bro, are you commenting on your own song? S-Ben, this is your song, no? Yeah, it's good, man. I feel like I don't have to hear the whole song, you know? But, because it's like a nice club track and it works, bro. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Who the fuck is this, bro? This is you. Ezra Blizzard. No way. Looks like you. Shit. Oh, it's good, man. The hell is going on with that? I mean, it sounds different. It sounds like something I never heard before, to be fair. So that's kind of sick, man. But God damn. I really don't know what I think about this, to be fair. A side of me feels like it's very, like, fucking processed. And in my head, I'm going, is that right or wrong? Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know what it is. If the point of this is to be heavily processed, like it's good, I guess. There's really not a lot to say about it. All I can say is this: I really, oh man, thanks, bro. You're always blessing me, dog. Thanks. I'll check out your song in a sec. The thing with this is, I would have loved to hear a break with the vocal, and you know, like a proper break with like a Reese and the vocal singing and harmonizing, melodic, and then fucking transition into the drop. And I crave you. Yeah, just to slow it down from all of this, because I feel like a lot of this is busy, boom, 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 and then we never really get a break from it for too long. So I felt overwhelmed hearing it from the left to the right. Yeah. So a proper break where it sounds dope, you know, like gets all harmonic would have been sick. That's all I got to say on it. It's definitely heavily processed. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Again, if the goal is to be heavily processed and you like the way it sounds, then all fair, man, all fair. And yeah, let me tell you, Sai, this should be enough guac for you. Yeah, man, we're in Cali, right? A fucking guacamole is like, what is it, like $10 now? That guacamole on a goddamn burrito, dog. But I'm getting it. I'm telling my wife, shit. But I'm pretty sure you have a banger, man. Please tell me though, have you been sending your music out? I'm curious. Or you're still holding out on it? Right up, I gotta get the brewmaster. Where's he at? Also, is this not? I don't do this stream to like for monetary purposes. I mean, I do it more for promotional purposes, in the sense of just putting myself in front of everyone, right, as much as I can, so that way you guys don't forget that I exist. But yeah, people donate to get their tracks heard, and I mean, it's kind of cool, right, to think about it. Like I get some money to hear some songs and shit. It's super sick. I'm very blessed about it. But yeah, just know it's not for money, like monetary purposes. It just turn into that here and there. It just depends on the stream. Where is this? I'll play this one right now. This Google Drive. I. Nadi. Thanks, man. I'm all like, no. Minimal Nights 3. I've been working on it. Thanks, man. I worked hard for this guacamole. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to find your song, but I can't find it, man. When we get to it. Love from Cali, baby. Yeah, it's like a down-tempo track. Chill out electronica. Really nice. There it is. Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Some vocal swells. Oh! with like a lot of reverb, Valhalla shimmer, like that, and then you get that long reverb. It's definitely missing. That's what my brain wants. But this is sounding decent, man. Come on. Cool, bro. Cool. I was hearing it. Nothing's really bothering on it. If I had to say one thing, it's just the kick. Feels like it should be softer. Like I was really bumping it loud in here. Close my eyes to feel it. Feel the relaxation. But yeah, that's the only thing. Everything else is pretty nice. Like the reason is that when the kick hits, it's like it almost sounds like it has a transient shaper on it. So it fucking hits, right? Like poo, poo, poo. But the track is so soft, like smooth, chill. So a softer kick would allow for the more of that feel. So that's the vibe I felt. But yeah, good shit. This one was good, man. This brought me back to like 2017, 2018. Remember back in those days, I was like, I'm gonna make down tempo. I'm gonna make some electronica. I think it was because I heard Moderat. Like, I really liked their stuff. So I was like, oh, yeah, sick. But yeah, man, you relaxed me. My fight and flight response is down.
Beat on time, dancing to the rhythm. Electro is fine. It can get you moving on time. Electro is the new style.
I'll rob my ass.
Moving to the baseline.
Hey.
Jackie and Jane, see them moving to the baseline.
Lord have mercy on the staff, bro.
Moving on top. Electro is the new style. Jackie and Jane.
I like the vibe.
See them
Those stabs are definitely questionable for me, but everything was sick.
moving to the
Estamos
baseline.
bien.
Get on top. Electro, make you feel fine. Open your mind, feel it.
Also, that's a weird clap, isn't it?
Feel it from the inside. Heartbeat on top. Electro, feel it from the inside. Heartbeat on top. Electro, make you feel fine. Open your mind, feel it.
Almost like it has like a big crush layer on it.
Feel it
Like-
from the inside. Heartbeat on top. Electro is the rhythm. Michael and James, they can get you better out on the floor. See them grooving to the baseline. Fucking on top. Electro is the new style.
The
To the baseline, fucking on top. Electro is the new style.
I feel like the ba 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 echo there throws me off a little bit. You know, kills the immersion. I'm enjoying the song, and then we get to this part. I'm like, okay, sick. And then you get to that, and that bothers a bit. No, echo out the third bar. Yeah, they're cool. They're blue light glasses. People have been asking, and I'm like, they're the gunner ones.
To the baseline. On top, electro, it's the new style. Jackie and Jane, see them moving to the baseline. Moving to the baseline.
Do you need the bass? I feel like the vocal by itself would sound a lot more delicious.
Moving, see them moving to the baseline.
And do whatever you did, you know, with the vocoder. Yeah, those steps, no. Yeah, man, those stabs are like not it, but everything else is pretty sick. The moment those stabs came back, I'm like, nah. Now that I have a bit more context, I'm like, nah. And no, ¿quién es este way? Who's this fool? Like, you know, who let it hang out with us? He's taking all the girl. Fool. Yeah, that stab, just change it, but everything change. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. What's the significance of those numbers? 5, 6, 7. Area code 567 is an Ohio area code. Maybe that's what it's about. 6, 7. What is that? I can count.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Yeah, bass. A little too filtered on the bass. Gotta open up the cutoff more on it. Yeah, I think that's the moral of it, man. I think that's what this whole song is about. It's a song, I get it. It's a smart play, man. Like that guy, forget the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round. That song, dude. My kids like that song. I get it, man. It's a good play. Fair play. It's for the preschools. You know, I'm gonna play it for the kids. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they can learn their tens.
5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at up in this dough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So look at up in this dough. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these are sounding great. 1, 2, 3.
Main thing I would say is just that the bass needs more. Like if it's your Moog, man, you just gotta open up a little more on the envelope. So you feel that doom 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 doom. Yeah, it's too muffled. That's the issue with having it like this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at up in this dough. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these are sounding great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at
Cool.
up in this dough. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these are sounding great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7.
See that break?
7, 7, 7. Five, six, seven, eight. All of these are something great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at up in this dough. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at up in this dough. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these are something great.
Crazy.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, I know, man. It's fucking.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, those glitch sounds. I would fucking like smash them, bro. Smash, saturate it, make it fat. Like just.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the minutes. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these are sounding great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at the minutes. 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these are sounding great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Those, because they're really like you either bump up the volume or make them sound fuller by saturating them. But I have to say, I think it's a cool song. Cool song. Dun, 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 right? You always have stuff going on. Interesting. Yeah, man. Sick. Much to say. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Habrá otra ronda I think so. It's 11. I don't think I have sessions today because I got back from vacation. It's like I have no sessions. I think my wife blocked out this whole week. So I'm like, okay. We chilling. Yeah, after this, I think I'm just going to go go to the yard and work on because I was trying to remake that sound positive jam back, the da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na. So I need to figure out how to make that sound. What the hell? What's going on? What's going on? Uh-oh. No, I didn't. It's just not showing anything, man. And it's playing the same song. Come on. Look. The hell, man. This is fucked up. That shit. Wow, damn, bro. There we go. Wait, what? The hell? Never mind. Maybe it did die. It didn't. I mean, I don't know, man. This fucked. Ah, okay, it's down. Damn! What a cop out. También me pasa desde hasta. Let's get link que mandé is drop. Okay, I'll check out the Dropbox link. All right, you guys can send Google Drive links then. And Dropbox. Mira. Man, here I am talking shit on Google Drive and like shit. Let me down, SoundCloud. You let me down. SoundCloud let me down. Shut up.
na boca, mão no peito. 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 Mão na boca, no peito. Mão na boca, mão no peitinho. Mão na boca.
Crazy, bro. $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, $1 billion company. What happened? Anyways, let's hear this shit. Sounding pretty good.
Mão na boca, mão no peitinho. Mão na boca, mão no peitinho.
Why does it sound so like
Mão na
staccato-ish? Like why? Like super gated? Am I going crazy? Wait up, maybe I downloaded porn. I'm not too sure. I didn't download porn. The fuck?
mão na boca, mão no peito.
Yeah, cool. I'll get it right now. I was just more curious about bringing this one up. It's a 32-bit, but sounds like the bass needs to pop out more, bro. Like the bass, now I'm not doing a master. I'm just seeing like what it's missing because I feel like the bass, the dun 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 needs to be more audible down the center. The clap, way too up front. And yeah, the vocal needs to pop out a lot more. It's hard to do it though here because it's down the center. So maybe I'll just fucking boost the shit out of the mids here too. I'm like, fuck it, you know, mid master. I don't know. I think that's a hard one, bro. Maybe just more mids are needed. Vocal needs up by like, yeah. What would you use for that? Ozone? The rebalance? I've never tried that. Ojibu. Yeah, but bass, I would mono it more, so it's more down the center. I would add more mid-low, so you can actually hear the top part of the bass, but not like the mids or highs, but more of that dun 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 dun. Vocal can come up and kind of like use this to just bring it up, but definitely do it on the mix. But also, I was bringing it in here because it felt like it was so staccato-ish. Yeah. Volume goes down here and then comes up.
Mão na boca, mão no peitinho, mão na boca, mão no peitinho.
Probably my favorite part, man. That's pretty sick. No. The fuck? No. Why? Key change. Hello. My man, this is tech house, dog. It's house. Ah, my. I think the slowdown effect is sick. I think that works. But that key change definitely. But yeah. Creative, man. Like the vibe is fucking great. Yeah, I like the main idea though. It's fucking good. Main idea is sick. Roger. Yeah, this little stop now, man. I need you. Yeah, like fast. You don't have to wait that long, bro. Like, I feel like you could just get straight into it. Like, to be fair.
Beach.
fuck it, just
Beachy.
yeah. With the camera's blocking this shit.
Beachy. 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 Monabuk on Beachy. Monabuk on Beachy. On Beachy. On Beachy. On Beachy. On Beachy.
A little like vibrato.
On Beachy.
They absorb the negative energy, the plants, bro.
On Beachy. On Beachy.
Yeah, I gotta time it right, but yeah, you could do that too. Boom, bum, boom, 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 boom. I got it. Yeah, man. It's all in the mix. You can put God's particle. You can put the devil's particle. Like, it's all in the mix. That's what I always try and tell people. Like, anytime someone asks me about mastering, they're like, these big chains. I'm like, yeah, those big chains work whenever you're trying to work forward, right? So since you're mixing, producing, and mastering yourself, right, you can use the master as more of a loudness tool. You get it fucking loud. And then from there, if you find it doesn't sound adequate or it's lacking certain stuff, then you go back into the mix and fix it. But, you know, the thing is, sometimes people will just do a mix and it's a little shitty on a certain department. Instead of working backwards or going back, they like to work forward. So then they'll do a master where they'll do all this crazy stuff, which could have been fixed in the mix. So it's just pick your poison kind of thing, you know? It's all in the mix, right? If you have a good mix, literally on the master, all you're going to do is maybe EQ a little bit, get it loud, little exciter if you feel you didn't saturate enough, and that's it. But when you see these crazy chains and all this crazy stuff, it's because something happened in the mix and they don't want to go back and fix it. They want to work forward, or someone's mastering a track where it's like this and they can't really go back. Right, so that's one of the ways kind of see it. Louder mid frequency, yeah, just the mid lows. But like I said, there's something weird going on with the way this sounds. Like, I don't know, like it sounds staccato-ish in a way. So like what I would do is I would just go into the plugins if there's a master and remove stuff, add stuff, see what's causing that effect. It could be like, what's his name said? The drums are just way too in the front, you know? So it could be something of rebalancing. Can I rebalance with this? Oh yeah, I can. Not the best though. So just figuring it out. What's a sample? Boom, bum, 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 bum. Is it working? There we go. Ah, got it. Yeah, someone should make the devil's particle, you know? Damn. Hey, yeah. Suave, man. I like that. Nice pad opening up on the build up. Hell yeah.
And dance all night long, and dance all night long. To move and dance all night long, and dance all night long, and dance, 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 dance. This groove gets you top to the bottom. On the dance floor.
I fucking lost me.
Dance all night long, dance all night long.
Yo, Amo Sean, what's up? Oh shit. Bro.
And dance all night long, and dance all night long, and dance all night long.
Don't. I'll just drop into it. I don't know how you guys feel about the fake drops and all this. Like, I think you should just fucking get into it, man. Like, personally, me, I think this is all cool and build up. Like I said, the bass, maybe just doing doon 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 doon. Right, so you do the. Oh yeah. Just drop.
To move and dance all night long, and dance all night long.
And if you're gonna do a double like that, bro, just get into it. I would say this very anticlimactic, right? It happened and it just makes me go, fuck that. You don't need that. You just go straight into. That's what I would say personally. Yeah, and then cool. I like that bridge. The doon doon doon. I think that's cool. That's my favorite part. That's really works really well, man. Let me tell you. All right. What happened to your hats? It's like you not as aggressive. How would I get the kick to pop out in this? I'm curious. Is there a tool? Shit, it doesn't let me download it. Fuck. I'm just curious here. Like, this is some crazy mastering shit. All right, we'll try it. I'm curious. I need to watch more Streaky for these tips, man. Get your kick to pop out in 2 simple steps. Step 1, stop being a bitch. I'm here to serve. Let's see. I'm curious. Ozone 11 has all this crazy shit, so I'm pretty sure the answer's in there somewhere. What's Melda? I'm assuming I would use this, or multi-band compression, or the God particle. I have the God particle, but nah, I need more kick. Yeah, we need that. See how this isn't ideal, but I don't know if you can hear how the kick. That's the first thing I would say. The kick needs to have more of that. I guess the other way I would add it is let's see. Because I never use Ozone 11, man. I'm all like, fuck AI and all this stuff, but how else? Let's see what we have. I'm curious. Melda is for professional mix and masters, like Zelda, bro. Hey, that's good with me. Don't focus. Did that? What would it be? What would it be? Spectral shape, or I mean, I think it'd be a multi-band, but let's see. Impact. Hey, there it is, you muff. I swear to God, I do not know how to use this shit. Okay, I just wanted to touch the kick. Yeah, let's gain stage down. Yeah, but that's what I would want. More of the kick to just pop through, man. It needs to be Yeah, we're gonna hear it. It's just that's the first thing I noticed. You know, like I was like it's a big. Here it is. We'll hear it. Give me a sec, okay? I'm trying to be the mastering engineer I never became. I'm just curious. I'm like, yeah. Nah, yeah, but that's not because you need to get the kick to hit every 1/4. Doom, doom. I'll fatten it. Yeah, it's more of a presence on the pop. Could be just. Nah, max bass is cool, but
Baby, let me tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out. Baby, let me tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out about yourself. And you might need somebody to tell you about yourself, which shouldn't be the case. But baby, you're the best thing walking. You're it.
The reason I'm adding sidechain to the sides, it feels like the side frequencies when it comes to the bongos and some of the sounds, a little too much, get very loud and then very quiet, very loud, so compressed. And also the need to be controlled a bit better, I would say.
Tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing.
Good, man.
One thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out about yourself. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out about yourself. And you might need somebody to tell you about yourself, which shouldn't be the case. But baby, you're the
Nice,
best
dude.
thing walking.
Target that. I know, I'm just hearing the song working. I'm trying to work on my ears. I think this is what I'm trying to like reduce. Like,
Tell you one thing.
but yeah, I like the song. Oh, no, I'm just hearing the song. Like, I'm just sorry. I get tunnel vision. That's the problem. Whenever I'm working on the song, I get caught up and like I hear it. I'm like, well, okay, there's something off. What is it? So I'm just trying to clean it. So, anyways, I just compress the sides mainly because you have the bongos there, which I think sit nicely, but they can get a tad bit too loud. But then the problem, I have a master, so I gotta work with the tools that I have to master, right? So I hit the sides because that's where the bongos land. A lot of the melodic motifs and the Rhodes that you have, right, like that electric piano, also sit there, and they get too loud compared to what's down the center. So compression is a logical answer there. From there, what's his name said that the open hat was a little too dominant in the front, so I was like, oh, okay, well, the open hat's landing down the center of the mix, so we use the mid side of stuff, right? So we target where the open hat lands. So then I soloed it to hear where the open hat's popping out like a bitch. And then from there, compress it in to where like it sits nicer, more in closer in the song without still losing the magic of like the open hat. So that's why we do that. And then we use the attack. So that way, if you want to be like really like, for instance, if I want the open hat to bite more, let's say I overdo it, higher ratio. The attack, I think it's down here though. And allow. So it just glues it in more, and then you can control it. But again, I wouldn't be doing too much of characterful compression. It's just to control it, push it in a little more. That's all that was, man. It has nothing. Here, let me hear it one more time. Call it down. I was just caught up in all this shit, like fucking, yeah, like. Well, I'm getting lost. I'm getting.
Baby, let me tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out. Baby, let me tell you one thing. I don't know if you ain't figured it out about yourself, and you might need somebody to tell you about yourself, which should
good.
be the case. But baby, you're the best thing walking. You're it. Baby, let me tell you one thing. Baby, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah, cool. The only part I felt bored was here. So it feels like you don't use any of your samples here. I would say this is where it's needed. Overall, the track's cool. I like it. Really not a lot for me to say. I mean, it sounds smooth. It feels like if we add anything else, it's just going to take away from the smoothness of it. But yeah, the only part I felt like maybe something can come in is more in this section here. It goes way too long with just drums and bass. And it feels like you could use one of the samples that you've used on the break or like in the song and just bring it back there. Yeah, it is a morning coffee type of beat. It's a great... But yeah, did you send your stuff out? Just curious. Any responses? I know you said you had one release, right? But yeah, man. I think you ready, bro. Where did my other songs go? All right, I'll do one more round and call it a day. So let's see what we have. I'll jump around. There we go. Some fucking alien. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more. Call it. Any response? Or you target some labels. I mean, it's multiple ways to go about it. When you make music, I mean, purest form of creativity coming from you is probably going to be when you're not thinking what label to send to. But eventually, you're going to have to compile a list of labels. And what I find, which is common, I'll get these sessions that certain people will book. And it's like literally the only point of the session is I don't know what I'm making and I don't know what labels to send it to. So then I'll hear the music and it's some weird shit. And I'm just like, well, me neither. Like, I don't know. So then I'll ask the question. I was like, what inspired you to make this? You know, like what's the goal with the music? Trying to be a DJ? Like, what are you trying to do? So when you just make music for the sake of making it, which I think is like right, you know, the right way of doing it, you're expressing yourself. It can be a little hard to know what labels to send it to, so you got to do a little bit of searching. I think that's why it's a lot easier to make something for an existing genre than it is to try to do something from scratch. Because at the same time, if the labels hear it and it's way too fresh, but they don't hear any familiarity, they're going to be like, well, we don't have a concept that this is going to work and we don't want to take the risk. So nope, we pass. And who knows, it could be a banger. But that's where you have to get like some social proof, right? DJs to play it out. If DJs believe in it and then the track crowd goes wild for it, then you know you have something. Labels are more inclined to sign it. Okay. I think that was the Wiz Khalifa. Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah, Call Night. My bad, bro. Well, it depends on the goal, man. Like, you know, if you're a DJ and you're making house or tech house and you're making a particular kind, then certain labels are like gatekeepers into the world of touring. You know, like if you release on a label, you will get like, essentially you will go from being a nobody to being a somebody. You know, it's like social proof, like big social proof. You'll get people hitting you up to be your manager, you know, like, so that's why they're important for certain artists. If you're going to be like a pop star, like, you know, making music and like you want to be known more, like let's say Calvin Harris as a producer, probably not that important. Usually certain labels, you go to them because you want either one, they have an audience that you want to, you know, you want to be put in front of, or maybe these labels are willing to invest thousands of dollars to promote your song, thousands of dollars you don't have or you're not willing to promote for your song. maybe you don't know how to market your song, right? So the labels have to offer something. But I feel like if you're trying to be like Calvin Harris, yeah, I don't really think you need labels like that, man. Just need time and a brand. Yeah, you jumped on too late. Always, right? But I did randomize, so it's all luck, man. Nowadays they just give you the chance to tie their name to you. Yeah, that too. Some labels are fucking more predatory. They're just trying to sign as many artists, and then in hopes that it generates royalties for them on Spotify. You know, some of them don't mean anything. Some of them do. So you got to see what's in it for you. Okay. Oh yeah, call night. Certain labels have good playlisting, good Spotify numbers. So just getting on that label puts you on a certain playlist that guarantees you play. So curate the music.
I bleed aggression, I bleed ambition, and that's my motivation. I bleed passion, I bleed aggression, I bleed ambition. Let's have determination. I bleed passion, I bleed aggression, I bleed ambition, and that's my motivation.
Reality is a lie. Your sanity is nothing but a fiction. You never woke up from a long dream, and all that you see or seems but a dream within a dream. There is only half of what you see and nothing that you hear, unless you hear hardcore.
Yeah, hardcore. Might have been Scooter. I don't know. This is how it's supposed to sound is my question, because I'm pretty sure it's a kick. I mean, I hear the doom, 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 but it's not, how do you say it? Like, I need a reference for this just to make sure. But it's definitely an interesting kick, man.
I bleed ambition, let's have determination. I bleed passion, I bleed aggression, I bleed ambition, and that's my motivation. I bleed passion, I bleed aggression, I bleed ambition, let's have determination. I bleed passion.
Isn't this like Sub-Zero project? Right? Like this shit, like they have one, I remember it. Yeah, again, I mean, for what you're doing, I guess. I like the second one more. Cool, man. Cool. We're gonna move on. This is interesting to me. I haven't dived into this world yet, so I'm just like hearing it. I just heard Dennis do something similar. But I have heard songs like that. My thing is it always feels like you feel the kick more. And this one, I'm not feeling it. I'm hearing the low end and the don't, but I'm not, feeling the fucking hit, But maybe that's the way it is. Maybe that's the way it is.
Fortified with soul, because that's what I give them.
Pac-Man's.
Like a stove, not into bone. Yo, Pete, there's a girl on the phone. Tell her to hold. Oh, cause I'm busy kicking rhymes to the rhythm. You'll see a smooth put it up like this.
Like doom doom boom 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 boom. That's sick, man. Doom 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 doom.
Not an imitator, just a crowd with a minute, but it's time to get wrecked with the creator. You'll see a smooth put it up like this.
Is it? This Brazilian. Boom, 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 boom.
Like a stove, not into bone. Yo, Pete, there's a girl on the phone. Tell her to hold, cause I'm busy kicking rhymes to the rhythm. Mortify the soul, cause that's what I give 'em. The soul, cause that's what I give 'em. But it's time to get wrecked with the creator.
Go too loud on the song.
Like a stove, not into bone. Yo, Pete, there's a girl on the phone. Tell her to hold. Oh, cause I'm busy kicking rhymes to the rhythm. You'll see a smooth put it up.
Sick. There's only two spots. Well, two things. One, the fake drop. Well, it's not I wouldn't call it a fake drop. It's just that come down section here. You build up, you drop into that. Iffy.
Not into bone.
And then that saw sound. I like the saw sound, but is there any way to make it fit more in theme to what you are doing? So the vibe of your song, right? Because that saw is cool, but is there any way to get more of a grungier sound that does the same thing, but instead of a saw, maybe it's a different sound, like a wavetable bass sound or something that just fits the gritty vibe of the song better? Less stock saw. But like, what would make the saw sound a lot more?
Like a stove, not into.
Now maybe the saw with a band pass, more EQ'd cut so that it's more crispy, not as much body to it, right? Something to make that saw sound. Maybe pitch it down, and then EQ out the mids, or maybe a band pass EQ on it, band pass filter on it, so that as it moves, it's a little bit more like. More versus right, a little bit more more in theme. But other than that, pretty sick track. I like it a lot, man. I like dun 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 dun. I like that. That's sick. Here go Google Drive. Google Drive me. Oh, come on, please. Shit. It's all good. We got the SoundCloud. We back. Damn, bro, nice hair. Nice glasses too. Pretty much. I'm about to find out in a sec. That pa lead. Bothering me. Does it need it? Can it be quieter? Splice vocals, I know them. I'm very like AI. I do see you're next. Sick lead. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's sick. Like the way you're going down in it. Down in it. I like the way you're going down. That's sick, man. That's really good. Use other parts of the vocal if you can. I like the way.
I like the way you're going down in it, drowning it. I like the way you're going down in it, down in it.
Give me a kick. Give me the kick. Who cares? Comes in too sudden, but I don't know how you would play that. Just let it go up. That lead's sick. That lead is sick. Cool. I don't know if I'm still live. Am I still live? Uh-oh. I think I'm back. Okay, we back. I think I'm back. Fuck. Okay, yeah. I think I'm back. Okay, cool. How's the master too? Like you called me out 5 streams ago. It's decent, man. Like I said, I'm trying not to look at the mix, because if I look at the whole mix of a song, I'm not gonna have a good time. I think the idea of the song is cool. The only time I felt kind of like, whoa, something's off, was just the build up where the low end comes in way too sudden. Other than that, the idea is pretty sick. Everything's working. It's a good idea. It works well, man. And then the other part too is the repetition of the vocals over here. If there's any way to switch it up, down in it. I use that a lot. Maybe use I Like the Way to spice it up, the variation. Other than that, pretty cool song, man. I really like the lead in this and the motif and the endemicness of it. It's like a track that's very high energy. So I like that. That's sick. Okay. Yeah, the main lead. Yeah, fuck. What happened, Sisla? I saw, what's his name? James Hype. The video with EDM Prod. Did James Hype ever respond back? He's in a closet. He was making a remix.
Turn it up, we run the roll. How you like it, the bass go. Turn it up, we run the roll. How you like it, the bass go.
All right, it's a bass right now, lacking. Feels like it's missing some balls.
Bass go.
It's like I want to say mid-lows.
Turn it up, we run the roll. How you like it, the bass go. Turn it up, we run the roll. How you like it.
Stereo image of the snare is weird.
The bass go. Turn it up, we run the roll. How you like it.
Like it's a wide snare hit. I hear a lot of the mid-lows of the snare on the sides, mainly on the left speaker, more than the right, which, I don't know. To me, I shouldn't hear that in the sides. It sounds weird.
The bass go. Turn it up, we run the roll. How you like it, the bass go. Turn it up, we run the roll. 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 Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. We run the roll. How you like it, the bass go. How you like it, the bass go. Go, 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 go.
Cool.
Go, go. How you like it, the bass go. Go, 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 bass go. Boom. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, you need more character on the bass. I think that's gonna fix a lot of the issues. The lead too. It could be a lot better. It sounds odd. I don't know what's going on with it. You're making me fucking check.
How you like it, run the roll. How you like it, the bass go. How you like it, the bass go. Go, 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 go. How you like it, the bass go. Go, 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 bass go. Boom. Go, 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 go. How you like it, the bass go.
Collab.
Bass go. How you like it, the bass go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Go, 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 go. How you like it,
dun, 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 dun.
How you like it, the bass go. How you like it, the bass.
This down, wouldn't you want that open more so that way it's more impactful? Like, I don't know if you're doing a seventh. Just fucking bring this shit back. It doesn't matter. This cut doesn't matter. I just had it. I was like too lazy to remove it. That's why. I'm just like, but nah, I'm just thinking because it's way too muted, huh? To have like the intended effect of.
How you like it, think I like it like that. How you like it, the bass go. 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 Turn it up, run the roll. How you like it, the bass go.
Go.
How you like it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's too muted, so it's just too filtered. It happens. It's like the same issue with other bass lines, you know, when they don't open up too much, the bass sounds muted. That's all I would say. I think the idea is pretty cool. Nothing's going off here. I think once the bass is fixed and it's not as deep and shit, like, yeah, the idea makes sense and it works. It's how I like it. Bougie go. Is that West End?
Cone joints really fast, no sticks, no seeds in the bag. Got relax, G-pin full of wax. 10 roll cone joints, breeze in the back, then the brag in the front, y'all bees act in the brag in the front, y'all bees in the back. 10 roll cone joints really fast, no sticks, no seeds in the bag. Got reeds in the back, then the brag in the front, y'all bees in the back, then the brag in the front, y'all bees in the back. Pair of chucks with jeans as a swag, little big brag in the front, y'all bees in the back, then the brag in the front, y'all bees in the back, then the brag in the front, y'all bees in the back. 10 roll cone joints really fast, no sticks, no seeds in the bag. Got reeds in the bag.
Guys, the Wiz Khalifa remix. First thing is vocal, don't dick ride it. That just means you're using the vocal constantly. If you can give the vocal a break, give it a break and let the synths do the talking for a sec. Low end needs work, but you know, like it's a mixing thing. That's cool. But yeah, the bass pattern's sick. Yeah, cool. Good energy in it. I think drums, I'm always iffy when the drums do a lot, especially with these fast-paced songs. Like, it can feel like all you need is a clap and some hi-hats and that's it, because it's going so fast. So when you put the snares with that offbeat bass, it always feels a little too much. Maybe you can have the snares, but don't frequently use the right, like the garagey pattern. Yeah, that's about all I gotta say, man. It's not bad. I can see it like properly done, like just getting everything good at 100%. Like, yeah, it's sick. Good energy. It's good. Just keep at it. All right, man. You're ending us with an emotional song. This is the stuff I've been wanting to make recently. Some chord-based music that's sad. Okay. I have been making gay music, man, like this. Like, the problem is I'll make it, and then I'm like, I need a vocal, and then I'll trash it. But I can make like I think last time I did an Afro House one, yesterday actually. Fucking like Mwaki, so simple. And I was like, this is good. If I had the right vocal, that's it. All right, cool. I'm done. Boom. But you know, you always gotta put that fucking how do you say it? Splice vocal on it, just to be like, yep, I knew it. All right, I'm gonna be hard on this one. I'll just say however I feel about it, okay? Just cause it's the last one, and yeah, I'll be really picky, okay? So here, we'll do it again. So right now you have, all right, you're playing dun, dun, these chords, right? So I don't know how many layers you have to your stack here, but there's one that's sustaining out a lot that would benefit from some movement. So the way you can add movement is, one, when you do sound design on the synth sound, you can program it so that you have a long decay and a lower sustain. So that way it's like dun, dun, dun. Other option is a little tremolo, not like a, but more of a dun, dun. So it doesn't sound so static, and it feels like a lively atmosphere, right? Like a lively stack, lively chords that don't sound like just like a synth fucking playing and holding on for dear life with the MIDI notes. You can hear it because you're playing chords as well with this other synth that's very percussive, staccato, but it doesn't mean anything because of that stack that's just constantly sustaining out. So that's the one I would play around with that. Maybe lower the volume of it too. Okay. Right, so you got these drums going. Question is, do they fit the vibe of your song, right? So they're very bright, and it could be just that they're way too loud compared to everything else, right? Or it could be that the sound palette you've decided on from the start of the song doesn't need these kind of drums. You need something a little bit more smoother, less high-endy. Yeah, like the clap is just way too let's see where it goes. But yeah, I think it's just the drums might be too loud. Kind of bass. We're making love together, man. Kinda, you have it, so yeah. Yeah, so this is probably what I have to say. One, it's hard, man, because sometimes with this stuff, you have to saturate too, but you gotta be careful not to overcook it, you know, like the drums. And that's the hard part, man. It's like, shit, like I know I gotta saturate some of the drums whenever you're making chill stuff, but you just gotta be careful not to add too much high into them to kill the vibe. The other thing too is that lead you have is nice, but I would play with the envelopes more, right? So I got Promote Minimal Nights 3. I've been working on this thing, motherfucker. When I have a pluck sound like I would say this is way too it's not optimally programmed to play. So then I would want to shorten it. I might add a little release to it if I feel it's needed, but I would want to tighten it up a bit. Especially for the song you have, right? Like it just doesn't make sense to have it fully sustained out because it just lingers for too much. Like it just feels like, again, just like static, like almost like like you know, we need to have that change in volume, that change in the filter to shape the sound better. So that main sound you have feels like it could get that, and it would make the mix and the track sound a lot tighter and more cohesive. And then the drums, just gotta be careful with those. Okay, we made love together. We made babies. We made a baby. We gotta take care of the baby. I think that's it. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. It was a pleasure to hear your music as always. I think I got to them all. I don't think I scuffed anyone. But yeah, you guys take care. Keep sending me your music every Thursday, 8:30 to 9. I'll usually go live. I'm gonna stick to that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. I'm gonna go rest and then hopefully work on that positive jam back sound. I'm gonna nail it. I gotta get it. Gotta let him know, bro. Gotta let him know what's up. And